Generally, when we face a long pimple rubber, first, let me demonstrate some common issues we face when dealing with long pimple rubbers in amateur table tennis. The harder you push, the more likely the ball goes into the net. Why is that? It's because this ball is exceptionally heavy. Attempting to counter the spin with your body weight or strength, this heavy ball is more prone to going into the net. Everyone observe the same ball after landing on the table. What happens? It moves forward with momentum. When you loop this heavy ball, raise your racket and loop downward. What happens with this incoming ball? It quickly drops without upward curve. After landing on the table, it doesn't move forward. What happens? It moves downward. Look at this ball. Hey, it doesn't curve up. The ball coming back from a short loop looks like this, and from a long loop, it's like this. You might feel the ball is spinning a lot, so you try to lift it up, but it still hits the net. When we play a long loop, most people think it's the spin that got him. Because there's no arc, it quickly drops. After the ball comes over, we need to move towards it and push forward. At this point, create friction. See? It drops. Everyone, observe this ball. One concept, the ball coming over isn't about its weight or how much it spins. It's about this ball lacking an arc, dropping rapidly. First, focus on avoiding hitting the net. Do not exert excessive force. Avoid using too much force. What should be our alternative approach? Lower your center of gravity. I typically move in this manner. How should I perceive it? Like a long lens approaching the ball. I need to keep my center of gravity low. What type of point is this? A quickly sinking point. Therefore, when the ball is on the table, such as after a block, I should position myself below the table to anticipate it. Lower your center of gravity. Downward, downward, downward. I need to maintain a low center of gravity. The ball has a strong spin, therefore your center of gravity should not be high. Due to the spin, the second point I want to discuss pertains to efficiency. The primary concern I aim to tackle is the positioning issue. Due to the spin, the second point I want to discuss is related to efficiency. The primary matter I want to rectify is the low positioning. Lower your center, keep it low. Focus, lower your center, keep it low. Keep it low. Lower your center, then you can anticipate the ball's initial point of contact. This is achievable when the ball comes straight, without an arc. When your center is high, the ball drops quickly. If you push, the ball tends to go into the net, loop over instead, like this. When you step back, the ball either blocks or arcs because it's short. Therefore, avoid stepping back to block. Attack from the front of the table. This is the key to my success. If you want to attack, I'll attack. If you want to flick, I can flick. Need power, I can generate it. That's the key. So, in this scenario, the first step is to lower your stance, squat down, then move forward. Rub the ball, make it arch, then rub it again. Arch the ball again and position yourself in front of the table for all types of shots, including underspin serves. Should I move forward as well after my top spin serve, stepping forward when the ball touches the table? After everyone has finished playing. Once you have moved far enough, It provides you with an opportunity. Once the first stroke is completed, slightly off. Shift a bit to the right. All right, let's go. It will hit the net right away. The drop speed is too quick, lacks any art, and it also causes a sinking effect. It's definitely going to be a ball in the net. Go ahead, hit it. Loop, hit. You won't miss because there's no spin. It drops down, resulting in insufficient friction generation. Then the ball curves. It's fast, curving in a very awkward manner. Yes. The ball curves on us because you hit a low-quality shot. Prevent it from curving. Your stroke. Perform a long loop. Execute a quality loop directly in front of its chest. Add some variations. Serve with more speed. In that situation, this shot is long and high. Deliver a slow ball to your opponent. As you can see, anything is possible. It relates to the quality of our previous rackets. Loop this ball, fully enable the ball to loop out. Curve, generate spin, generate the ball at different positions. Loop using long legs. It will loop fast for sure. So, with this kind of ball, it will definitely make a loop. The best approach is definitely make it a long one. One needs to move forward. For example, I'm currently training with a player who has long legs. So what should I do? I need the player to stand at the front of the table, focus on the ball. Keep calm under all circumstances. Take your time, the ball is moving slowly. Let me demonstrate with an example. I can adjust the height of my shots as necessary. Time your shot a bit earlier or later, and adjust the angle slightly. Focus on winning right from the serve. Maintain a forward position at the table for aggressive play. Avoid stepping back as it disrupts the rhythm. Both forehand and backhand shots should be played aggressively forward. Always aim to end the point with a powerful shot. In table tennis, play all shots aggressively. Clear tactical instructions. I'm ready. Why am I doing this? It's just adjust your mindset. Avoid rushing. For instance, this type of ball appears half high, but it's a trap, especially with a long racket. Exactly. Many are similar. Yes. Why? Because the body didn't rise, the hand didn't lift. See? Slightly higher. Don't rush to meet it. Everyone should focus on one thing. When using a long racket, it needs control. For example, when it flicks over. Identify the half-high. Focus. Excellent. Half-high opportunity. This is the half-high ball. Engage with it decisively. Alternatively, I'll loop it. Hang in there and give the racket some air. In fact, no matter who's on the other side, there isn't much spin on it. Open the racket face slightly. When you see the opportunity later, drive forward. It happens when a long ball comes out like this, a half-high ball. That's when you seize the opportunity. Allow me to demonstrate for everyone. The long ball thrives on your continuous attacks on the second shot, especially when executing a powerful attack. When you make your attack on the first shot, when you realize you haven't sealed the deal, you have two options. My initial racket attack. You can loop one. What can you do? After lifting, go again. Directly hitting the ball. The ball hits the racket and won't reach the table. Facing this half-high ball, what should you do? Avoid hitting out of bounds. With your backhand racket, launch your first attack. Seize the opportunity. When serving a backspin ball, aim for a prolonged rally. Execute the counter loop when he brushes the ball. When we return a backspin ball, what type of ball does he send back? No spin and slow. Don't play it like a top spin ball. Don't treat it as a fast ball. Stay steady. Hold your ground. Don't retreat. Hit it. Well done. Fully prepared. For instance, when facing backspin, for example like this. Watch. Watch how I loop the ball over. At times, focus on adding quality. Brush the ball. I execute all my backhand loop actions within the table. Observe how I flick the ball. Check out my receive. Completed my backhand. I'm positioned near the table. Concerned about the ball dropping? Forehand loop is effective. The situation should not occur. Keep your eyes on the balls. Not like that. Not like this. Rotate. It's not his turn. You didn't close with enough force. Close with force. Watch my hand. Don't step back. Move forward while hitting the ball. Same for forehand. The more you swing from this stance, harder to close the racket for this backhand. Focus on the quality. Observe my hand movement. Look, post hitting the ball. For what reason? When you use underspin, he uses topspin. 发完下旋过来是上旋。大家好，我是小韩老师。